Hi, this is Thunder from Booredatwork.com and welcome to our full review of the Nook Tablet. Nook Tablet is a 7-inch Android-based tablet from Barnes & Nobles, and it is, you could call it an e-reader slash tablet, but anyway, it's an upgrade from the Nook that came out last year. And let's take a look at it. So hardware-wise, we're going through the hardware now unboxing, but we'll take a look again. It's got this 7-inch Vivid display. You can see here, it's got a physical home button, which is like the Nook button here. It's got this carrying loop, if you will, at the bottom here. On the left-hand side of the device, you have a power button here on the left. On the right, you have your volume buttons. There's no camera, speakers at the back. And of course, here at the back here, under that holding area, is your port for your microSD card, which is expandable up to 32. And then here, you do have your mini USB port. So anyway, let's go ahead and take a look at the device as a whole. So this is your Nook Tablet, and what you have is you have an Android-based experience, but of course this is customized to fit what Barnes & Noble is trying to create with the Nook here. So you've got 3 home screens, and at the very top you have a section you can click more. It goes to your recent, what you've looked through recently, which are books. I was reading Charlie Brown's Christmas, and you can sign up for more, and then it has a list of movies and TV shows. I can also go and tap here and go back to the book I was reading. Now they have interactive books, which are pretty cool. You can see this is just a trial version. I can read by myself. I can read and play. I can read and record. So I can basically sit down, record my voice reading to my kid, and they can watch it. So they can read the book.
Charlie Brown Christmas by Charles M. Schultz.
You see it's animated. It has a lot of stuff going on there. I can also scroll through immediately and jump to whichever part of the book that I want to, which is pretty nice. I can go here.
In the auditorium, the whole Peanuts gang danced to a jazzy tune.
So I can actually stop that
kids to see them dance
and find the interactive part of the book, as you can see there. So it's a nice experience you have on the Nook Tablet. So heading back to the home screen here, like I said, you have 3 home screens, if you will. You can place any of your apps on the home screen. You can resize them whichever way you want. I can, I think there's a certain size limit, but I can resize them, place them on top of each other. I can customize it to look whichever way I have. I have a dock here, which I can come down and I can drop my book there, and I have my email and my Nook friends if I sign up to the Nook service. Below that, I have my books, newsstand, movies. Now if I click on movies, it brings up Hulu Plus, Netflix, and my media player. And also I can look at more apps to download to stream movies. The Hulu Plus here is similar to what you find on the Kindle Fire. Allows you to go in and browse movies, TV shows, and all that fun stuff. I can go to my history here and find out what last I looked at, which is the Muppets trailer. So just showing you an example of how video looks on this device. Sound quality from the headphones are pretty good. It works very well. The speakers behind, so you have to be careful not to cover it. So yeah, it's giving you a good idea of what video looks like on the Nook Tablet. So I'm just gonna head home. Now when you hit the home button, comes up with this menu that shows you your home. You can go to library, shop. You can shop for books and other things. You can do a search, apps, as well as a web browser, and of course your settings. So we'll go back to home here. Now, like I mentioned, you have your movies, your music, which I can use Pandora or whatever app, and as well as my music player. I have nothing preloaded on the system. Now, a word of caution here, even though this is I believe it's a 16 gigabyte tablet, it doesn't allow you to store more than just 1 gigabyte of your own movies or music onto the device. The best way is to actually get a micro SD card and load that up, and then slide it in there, and then you're fine. Which you can store more music, movies on there. So that's the music, and then of course apps. And right now I only have email. It has an Android-based app store, similar to what you find in Amazon Kindle Fire, but it's geared towards the Nook. So not every app you have in your Android phone you'll have here. But we can go to that, see Shop for All. You can see the app store, how it looks like. Yes, it's separated into top picks, topics for games, apps, and news to Nook App Store, as well as you can search, and you can actually type in and search. Now the keyboard itself, and since we have this up, works out very well, and it's very simple and easy to use. So I can search for Slacker. I use Slacker Radio a lot. Let's see if this shows up. Okay, so do Slacker, do a search. Well, comes up with books for Slacker, so I guess Slacker Radio is not here on the Nook. So that's something to note. You can see with the shop, and I can head out of here, and I can go to, say, let's go to the library. So the library now allows you to look at content within your Nook. Now in the library, you can check your books. This is the books I have. Magazines, I have none. Newspapers, if you get newspapers. Apps, of course. These are the apps you have on the system, and I can bring this up to the main page or plug them wherever I want in the system. Kids, of course, that's a kid's book, and my stuff. I go my shelves. Yeah, I can go to see what I have in my shelves. I can go to my files. My files now shows me files in my memory card as well as my Nook. So my Nook files, I have these, and this shows me all the files I have here. Go to memory card. Now this is what's on my memory card. I took a memory card from on my phone, so you can see different files here I have in there, and you can watch your movies. It only supports limited file formats for movies and stuff, so you have to be careful on what you're looking at. Now let's look at the bottom of the screen. The very bottom, you do have your power and your time, as well as the Wi-Fi indicator here. And then you also here on your left hand side, you have your email, and it says SD card is loaded. Now as I clicked on the power indicator, this brings up your quick settings where you can check out the battery, turn Wi-Fi on or off, mute, rotate screen brightness. And if you click on that, that brings you to your regular settings where you can go through all device info, security, and all that fun stuff all together, as well as app settings, if you will. Now tap in here, it's my notification. Basically my notification corner, I can look at the SD card, and I have email. So let's go ahead and check out the email app. It's a Booredatwork email. You can see, you can basically sign up any email except Yahoo. It doesn't support Yahoo email. It says that, but you can see it says email accounts. This is taking some time to load up. Inbox, you can see different inboxes. You can search for your mail. You can also draft an email if you want to, and it's quite easy to do that. You can hold the keyboard. Actually, it doesn't rotate that way. I forgot about that, but you can actually draft an email and send one out there, if you will. Keyboard works well. I do like the keyboard. It's very efficient. Can't complain about that. So we'll head out. Let's hit home and head out of here. So the Nook Tablet is it's a very interesting tablet. It's very different from what you have with the Kindle Fire. This is closer to an Android experience. It has a very Android feel to it, if I would say. It's different from what you have from Kindle Fire itself. But back to what the Nook Tablet does. Barnes & Noble has tried to create a reading experience with the tablet. Less more on the video and the music. You can see that is kind of taken away. Even though it does have quick access, it doesn't feel like it's actually part of the system in full, but it's still a great tool to actually read books. You can also watch movies, and the screen works out very well, as you can see with movies on the device. I do like the weight. It's very light at 14.1 ounces. It's pretty much the lightest thing out there tablet-wise, and it's very comfortable. Good sound quality. I love the fact it has extra storage. What I don't like is more the interface itself. Even though it's easy and it runs fast, and I seriously tell you that you don't experience a lot of slowdowns on this device. It does feel like it's all over the place a little bit, but still, at its price range, is still a worthy tablet to take a look at if you're interested in this, this Christmas period. So if you guys have any questions or comments about the Nook Tablet, let us know. You can see you can also put up your own wallpaper and customize it, like I have, Ichigo here rolling around fighting Grimjaw, which you can't see on the other side. But let us know. Don't forget to subscribe to our pages on Twitter and YouTube. It's Booredatwork with 2 O's. Facebook is @WorkBoard, and also hit us up on our Google Plus page, which we have the link below. So this is Thunder from Booredatwork saying thank you, and always enjoy entertainment.